welcome to another sequel of the chapter non-cooperation movement. So finally we have come to the non-cooperation part of it. The chapter's name is Nationalism in India, but we are going to talk about non-cooperation. So today we are going to talk about the movement in towns. So how did the movement start in towns? It started with thousands of students leaving the government-controlled schools. The teachers and the headmasters resigned, and the lawyers gave up their legal practices. Provincial elections were, boycotted in most of the provinces except the Madras. Here it was the Justice Party who wanted to come up because this was the only way for them of attaining power. And power was something that only Brahmins had access to, as they were a non-Brahmin party. But on the economic front, the effects of this non-cooperation movement were more dramatic. For example, the foreign cloth was boycotted and it was burned in huge bonfires. The liquor shops were picketed. That means, for example, if this is the liquor shop, I'm going to stand in front of it. I'm not going to let anyone get in. So, of course, the sales of the liquor shop will be affected. And I'm not going to, use the foreign cloth. So, of course, its sale will be affected. And so, the profits, related with that cloth will also be affected. Same happened. In years between 1921 to 1922, the import of cloth halved. And its value dropping from 102 crores to 57 crores. So that was a huge loss for the British government. And even as the movement spread, the merchants and the traders refused to trade in the foreign trade and imported goods. And as it spread even more, the people started to discard the imported clothes and wearing the Indian ones. But what happened after that? Were we able to be successful in this non-cooperation? Or were we not? We were not. This was because the khadi cloth or the Indian cloth was quite expensive as compared to the cheap manufactured foreign and imported cloth. So how could poor boycott this cloth for long? Second reason was that, when we are gonna, for example, I as a student, I'm gonna boycott my school. I need an alternative school to go in because education is important for me. That is the reason why I was going to school. So that is what was happening. When they boycotted the school, their alternative Indian institutions had to come up, but they were slow to come up. As a result, the students, the teachers and the headmasters began trickling back to their schools. Lawyers rejoined their practices, and so it was the end of our desires for the non-cooperation movement. But it's not so. The movement was in towns as well. The movement was in the hilly areas as well. So if you want to know more about this non-cooperation movement in particular, then you've got to see my other videos as well. This was a quite short video.